Back again with another episode of The Talk. We're sitting here with Archell. I met Archell about, I want to say 2 years ago, because it's his third season now. So I think it's 2 years ago I met you.
2 years? Yeah.
2 years ago. I know your name, but I would like to know a little bit more about Archell himself.
Right.
So maybe you can give a little bit of what you do typically, and we go from there.
Okay. Thank you for having me. Yeah. My name is Archell Thompson. We do a project with UNICEF, Raising Our Future. And we make also mini documentary about fathers who like to play with their children, so like quality time, things like that. And we do now a storyteller academy. I'm a storyteller, so yeah.
You said that you do the quality time with family, so I know you know. It's a question I'm going to ask you. But the first thing I want to ask is, you're doing about quality time with their parents and their kids and stuff like that. How does that work for you? Because you have to travel and you're away for a very long time, so how does that impact you?
Now, I spoke yesterday with my daughters. I have 3 daughters. And I have one from Lisa. Is
How old are they?
21. I name Lisa, I call her Pookie. Pookie is 21. Yara is Puka, is 18. And Robin is 12 years, Robbie Dobby. And I spoke yesterday with Pookie and Puka. And they told me, Pap, it's time that you come home now. I begin to miss you. And I miss them too. But the thing is, I'm not a father.
What do you mean by that?
Yes, because they live with their moms.
Mm-hmm.
I love my children a lot. But when they are with me, I think maybe 3 days, 4 days.
Of the week?
They used to come weekend on, weekend off. I'm glad when they come on Friday, but also glad when they leave on Sunday. It's a strange thing to say, but I think I have issue with how you say that, being the attachment. Mm-hmm. I have issue with attachment.
Attachment.
Yeah. I love them, but things like hugging them, I can hug them, but not too long.
Well, why is that? When you refer to attachment?
I think because my upbringing.
Because of your upbringing?
Yes.
Yeah. So it goes back to your childhood?
Yes. And it was a tough time. A lot of licking, a lot of, I will say child abuse. Mm-hmm. And I think that affected me so much that I don't know how to show love to them. I love them, but I show love
in a different way. Yeah.
They know if they need me, I'm there.
Yeah.
If they need something, I'm there. They know that. And we do a lot of things. We go to concert, we go and everything, and I enjoy that. But I'm not the dad that, the example dad like that.
I have a question before I go back in depth into that aspect. But I would I hear you in the beginning, you mentioned about for fathers. So that's the focus for now, or is it that?
For now it's the focus on the father. Yeah. yeah.
Always a focus. I really like the idea because there was some report that came out really
Yeah.
about the family structure
Okay.
around Citrus Asia. And I can't remember where I can find it, but I remember being a part of that meeting, and it was like, okay, the men are not involved in these type of things. So I really like that you all focus on the men now and with the families.
Yeah, I like that too. That you just have put the focus on the men, because what you say in the Caribbean, thing is men and family, and and now I saw a lot of involving that, and it's amazing to see.
That's really good because most of the time, sometimes they say that men don't speak up on those type of things. What's your thoughts on that?
Now that we are
They find it difficult to reach out to the men or so.
no. I think you must know the way how to reach a man. Yeah, because I notice in my friendship with other friends, or we are happy, or we are angry. We don't know sad. How you say that?
Vulnerable?
Yeah. It's one of two things: very happy, very angry, and vulnerable, and things like that. We don't talk about it. And now with the documentary, we spoke a lot of fathers, and they dealing with things, but they are there, and some of them was her upbringing was met beating, and never had the father say I love you or things like that, and they doing that now.
Because if I can speak from a mother perspective, they always used to have a role like, okay, the mother is more understanding, and the father was there to be, okay, this is what you can do and this is what you can do. So it's like the emotion part was left to for the woman, the mothers.
Yes.
And then for when it comes to correction, okay,
Yeah.
then the father steps
Yes.
in. Yeah. And after you also said, yes, you said you referred to it as abuse, where you say hitting children and all of that. Do you think that in our culture, in the Caribbean region and this region, they have different parenting styles. So would you consider that hitting is abuse? Or it doesn't?
What is abuse? What is hit? What is
Culture?
Yeah, because it's a thin line. If you ask my father, if he had abused me, he would say no.
Yeah.
I hit him. And if you ask me, did your father abuse you? I would say yes.
So do you think it was lack of awareness on knowledge that he was doing so?
Yes, I believe in that. And now you guys have a podcast and things like that. And back in the days, my father didn't have this kind of information and to talk about it with friends. And in my father's case, he was surviving. Work, home, our house caught a fire, we lose everything. So the stress and everything. I don't say it's what he has done is okay. But he didn't have the friends, the environment to talk about emotion, about how we're sitting now and talk. So that is what you guys do is very important for not only the men, but for everyone, for the mothers also, for the children also. We must have things like this to learn about it, to talk about with each other. Yeah.
And what was your childhood like growing up?
Nice. Part of
it. In a two-parent home?
Yeah, two parents home, yeah. My father, mother, my older brother, Juni, and my little sister, Nicey. Yeah, was a nice upbringing.
And you don't answer it. You can answer it if you feel like. You grew up in a two-parent household.
Yes.
But right now in your particular situation, your daughters live
Yeah.
outside of your home. How does that make you feel?
In the beginning, guilty, very guilty, because once my father told us, you guys are lucky because you have your father, you have you have me, your mother, and you don't have like a brother outside or sister outside.
Yeah.
This is a family, so I hope that you can learn from that.
Yeah.
So when my first divorce with Peggy, the mother van Pookie, van Lisa, I thought so. I failed in life because my target was one family.
That was your plan.
Yes, yes, but it didn't work, and yeah, I felt guilty, guilty about it, and still, now I have things like sometimes I feel like little guilty, but I know that I can't live together with my children, or I have my wife, Marloes, she understands that. I must be free, I must be free. Freedom is very important for me.
For sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes,
You have to also don't forget about yourself too in your own
yeah,
mental
yeah.
well-being.
So I try to make the balance, with my children, my freedom, my wife, my mother. So yeah.
Because we also had to navigate that as well.
Exactly.
Yes?
Exactly. It's not easy.
To find a balance
Yeah.
between, the children and making sure that we are,
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't lose yourself in between. I
Yeah.
feel a lot of times when parents get kids, their focus changes to the kids,
Yeah.
and then the relationship just slowly disappears till it reaches to a point that you don't recognize the person
Yeah.
you're with, and you're
Yeah.
just going through the motions.
Oh yeah.
Going through the daily
Yeah,
motions
I
of,
can
okay,
understand. Yeah.
you do this, I do
Yes.
this, and we're just going,
Yeah.
going, and it just makes it
Yeah.
extremely difficult. So we try our best to tell people to,
Bonding.
although you don't want your kids to feel a certain way, your kids also like to see their mother and father
Yeah.
going on dates, doing
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
with each other,
yeah,
because it also feeds them.
Yeah.
That's how
Yeah.
I see it with
Nice,
especially with
nice.
my son and daughter. At first they're gonna be fussy,
Yeah.
but after they be like, "Oh, you're going out to eat? You're going there?" And then it's like they're happy, and then when they come back to see us, it's like, yeah, they're happy to see us again.
yeah.
So, we try not to. We try to do a lot of stuff with each other as much as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now you're telling me this. I was thought I don't know a lot of black friends of mine. We have a relationship like you guys with.
We can say the same as
Yeah. So.
We can say the same.
We try our best to we try to go as far as at the time we sit down, we talk, and we're like, boy, it would be nice if we had other couples we can
Yeah.
Travel with,
Travel
have family.
it's I don't know if it's a society thing or it's a social media thing. I don't know what it is, but it's just not as much. Even when I was growing up, my parents are married and together, and I grew up that way. But a lot of my friends are in single parent homes.
And
a lot of
especially
them.
when you live in a small community, you see it even more.
Yeah.
And we just try not to come over as the perfect,
Oh.
because no one is perfect,
No.
but we try our best.
Yeah.
And make sure it's like it becomes our happiness. So that's something I wanted to go back on with you. Sometimes people might stay in a relationship knowing that, okay, they tried all kind of things to work it out, but it just didn't work out. And then the children are seeing all of that. So then what's your take on that? On if a relationship is unhealthy?
Yeah, I did that. I had experienced that for like 5-6 years, staying because, the perfect family. I don't want my daughter to see us broken. broken. And one time, I told Yara, we told Yara, Puka, we're gonna separate.
Yeah. How old was she?
Ja, Puka is 18. Wait, 18, 6 years.
Okay,
6 years old. Yeah, and she saw us fight a lot of time, but we were thinking that she didn't notice that because when she go to sleep, we were fighting with each other. Not fighting physical, but with words. And the hard thing is to tell her, and we did tell her a lot of times. I think 4 or 5 times. We're gonna broke.
Yeah.
We're gonna separate. Then she was crying. No. The first time she didn't notice that. Okay.
Yeah.
And the last time she was happy. She said, oh, I'm happy because she thought that divorce was like go on vacation.
Okay.
Yeah, she was happy. So we are okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and years ago she told me, say, Papa, I'm very glad that you and Mama are separated because you had a lot of fighting. I said, I said, yeah, I could feel the tension, but how I didn't understand.
Yeah.
Your child, how did you?
Exactly.
Yeah, but she felt it, and that was for me. Yeah, it hit me because I thought, oh, she's sleeping and yeah, I didn't want that she won't notice that. But for me was relief. First the pain, and I didn't want to show emotion because I'm the man. So when people ask me how was the, okay, it's okay, I'm strong.
Yeah, because sometimes even discussing it, you don't even want to discuss it. So,
Yes. And I put my mask on and thought I'm gonna see other women.
Yeah.
I'm gonna party, I'm gonna do things like that. But
that's good that your daughter said that, it's better.
yeah.
Then sometimes persons may stay in a relationship and then it's really the children
Yes.
really suffering more being in there than being separated.
But I think many parents don't understand that. They don't understand how that affects your children. Yeah, because children are so wise. They feel energy. They feel even you don't use words.
Yeah.
They feel
Exactly.
the tension.
Sure.
Yes. So I thought if I want to start a relation again, I start with Marloes. I said, Marloes, first I want to be friends with each other.
Yeah.
Let me enjoy my freedom. Let me know who I am. Because after Peggy, my first mother from Lisa, I jumped from relationship from Peggy to Masha, the mother from Yara. I didn't took the time to work on myself.
Yeah.
So that's the.
And you have 2 children for.
I have
One.
one. Yes.
Okay.
And that's the other thing.
Yeah.
That's the other thing because when people ask, how many children you have? I say, okay, 3.
Yeah.
From one mother. I say, no, from 3, but I pay child support. So I thought, why do you say that? Why? But, yeah. So Yara and Lisa, they felt the how you say that the happiness in the house. And Robin, the other one, With Robin, I cheat on Masha with the mother of Robin, and then she got pregnant. And I don't know, I must tell Masha, oh Masha, I must tell you something.
Before I cut you off, I just
Yeah.
want to say that it really takes a lot of you to
I was just
really
gonna say
admit that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not, I'm not proud of that. I'm not
Yeah.
proud. I'm proud of Robin,
Yeah.
100%, but how how those things goes, it was, I don't blame my father, I don't blame my mother. But my environment was not, I didn't have the environment when I can talk with someone.
Yeah.
And when March and the mother from Robin got pregnant, and I remember I was going to a friend, I say, hey, I have I have someone pregnant. And I don't know what to do. And he told me, I said, oh, don't say, don't say it to someone else.
Yeah. Don't mention it.
You don't mention it. Thank you. Don't mention it. But I have children. He has 3 children, and his wife didn't know about it. I said, it's okay. Oh, it's okay. So I said, no, it's okay.
Wow.
No, yeah, you don't have to tell your other children
What's going on?
or family. It's okay. When she gonna grow up and you can, and I thought, no, but that's not me.
Yeah.
That's not me. And
Sometimes that happens, sorry for cutting you, that sometimes that happen by funerals.
oh
That all-
yes, that you know, yeah. Oh, you're my sister. Oh, okay, you're my brother. Yes. But I talked with other people also, and they told me, yeah, it's not. You must talk. You must.
Be honest.
Be
Come
honest.
forward with it.
Yeah. So and I did it. And it was hard, but at one point, the mother asked me, hey, if you don't want it, it's okay. And I could tell her to, oh, maybe you must do abortion.
Yeah.
I could, because it's not my place
Yeah.
to tell her. And I'm glad that she didn't do that. She went 2 times to the abortus clinic,
Yeah.
and she couldn't do that.
Oh wow.
And I called her, and I said, no, I went there, and the nurse there saw it. She told her, I know, I feel that you're not sure about
Yeah.
it. So go home and think about
Was
it.
it her first child or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. When the birth, when she was in the hospital to give birth to Robin, I was in Turkey, and nobody knew about that.
In Turkey.
In Turkey.
Okay.
In Turkey, with vacation with my family.
Yeah.
So I was there playing there with my children, and she was giving birth to my daughter. So it was so
Nice.
surrealistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I gave love and attention to my daughters, and someone is giving birth there.
More in the beginning that you was talking about the issue you have with, for example, attachment. Do you do anything to do you want to change that particular part about yourself, or do you feel
Accepted.
comfortable in a way, or is it something you want to adapt and change as time goes?
We understand no one is perfect either.
Yeah,
But-
I know I understand perfectly that no one's perfect, but
Yeah.
is it something within yourself
Yeah.
that you say, okay, no, it's
Yeah.
not?
I don't know. It's a good question. I have feeling if I change, I do that for other person,
Yeah.
not for me,
Okay.
because I'm okay with that. I know that I love my children,
Yeah.
and they know also that my father is so I can talk. They can talk about everything with me.
Yeah.
And if I no, I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah?
I'm
Comfortable. Because
Yeah.
you do have some persons have like a, you can say love languages, but a different
Yes.
way of showing that they
Yeah.
care about someone.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
that maybe, doesn't involve
Yeah.
physical touch or anything, but you do show that, okay, when it
Yes.
comes to important
Exactly.
matters, that
Yes.
you're present,
Yes.
like you said.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that's a way of you showing that, you're present.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
What would be a perfect day with you, for you, with your daughters? What would a day like that be like?
That's a deep one.
Yeah, I have a lot of music. We go a lot to the concert.
Uh-huh.
Or, or eating.
Eating.
Yeah.
Dining.
Yes,
Yeah.
dining with each other. And for last Father Day, they make a video for me.
Nice.
And it was so nice. It was
Yeah.
so nice. So being together is for
Yeah.
me.
So they made you feel special on Father's Day.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Talking about that, you know that November is a part of Mental Health Awareness Month for men. Are you aware of that?
No.
Yes.
It is,
The,
yeah.
the month of November.
I know it's Men's Day, but
No, the
it's
month.
also.
Mental health, yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Men's
know that.
Mental Health Month.
Yeah.
That's what it
Okay.
November falls. But yeah, that's
When I saw it, I was like, but I didn't see anything
But it's-
anywhere, no.
Okay, I didn't know that.
yeah.
But why for?
Why for men?
Yeah, why for men and
Not general.
it's a mental day also for a woman.
No.
I am not
I'm
aware of that.
I'm not sure. I'm
I know
not
there's
sure.
Women's Day,
Yeah.
but I don't know about mental
Okay.
awareness. I
Yeah,
know
that one I'm not sure. I only recently found out about it too.
We heard it
Oh,
on the
I-
radio.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So then,
Okay.
like, okay, we didn't know that. So that's
Exactly.
perfect.
I can see when you talk about your daughters, your eyes, you just light up. You
Yes,
can see it
yes.
you can see it in your face.
Yeah. They are-
What is if you had to pick one memory from each one of your children, what memory sticks with you the most? Like something that happened that really
Lisa, I think when she told me 3 years ago when something bad, she has experienced something heavy when she was 13 years old, and she kept that the whole time for himself because I always say to her, I'm gonna protect you. I'm gonna protect you. If somebody touch you or something like that, I will. Sorry for the word. I will kill for you.
yeah.
And she managed to keep secrets more than 6 years
Wow.
because she was afraid that I does something crazy. So that's Lisa. So Lisa.
And is she the oldest one?
Yes. And Yara Puka is when we broke up years a year after, we were in the train from Amsterdam to Rotterdam, and I was crying because I, I thought, so I have no family, what, what I have done and things like that. And she gave me a blue bear. I still have that in my bag. And she told me, Papa.
A blue bear?
Yeah, blue bear.
Okay.
Yeah, I have the in my bag always. And she told me, Papa, alles komt goed. Everything gonna be okay. And if you want to talk with someone, you have blue bear, and you can talk with blue bear. So I always when I am on travel, I send a picture from blue bear to
Yeah.
from blue bear for Robbie. When oh yeah, was one time she play handball. Or how you say that? Handball.
Volleyball?
No, it's like soccer, but with
With a hand.
hand. Yeah.
I think we
Oh, I
also
don't
call
know about
no, we
that.
also call it handball.
Handball, okay.
I know it in Dutch. I don't know it in English. Yeah.
Handball, and I went there to see a competition, and the referee did something wrong. She said, yeah, your fault. And she looked at me, Papa, Papa, talk to him. So
Right there.
no, it was, yeah. It was,
Wow.
yeah, 3 moments that
So there you can say they really look up to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Depend on you.
yeah.
Did being because a lot of times they say, okay, the son is usually more clingy to their mother,
Yeah.
and then the daughters are more clingy to their father.
Yeah.
What did they change you positively with?
Yes, a lot. The way to treat a woman. Yeah,
Okay.
the way to treat a woman.
And women are complex?
Sorry?
You can say, do you say women are complex?
No, but
Because they say men are simple. They say women are complex, that's why.
no, I think like my coping was when I was in trouble to use woman, go relationship from the one to the other and
Okay.
so on.
Get through it.
Yes. And my daughters, let me see. I don't want a man like me for my daughters. So.
That is tough.
yes. So I want to be the example for your boyfriend. And I talk a lot with them. And every time we talk, at least I should say this. Yeah, oh, she have a boyfriend, and he did something, and she called me, Papa, it's like you, because he did that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say it. He has boyfriend, her boyfriend, kiss on another.
So they're coming from relationship.
And she was angry and she called me. I was in the car. I said, Papa.
Oh, wow.
He cheated on me. I said, Lisa, I'm not a father who you can call me for advice because you know me. I said, no. I need you now because you know what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought, oh, okay. So I thought, yeah, what was the reason that he did that?
Yeah.
And maybe you must talk with each other and that and that. And I said, okay, thank you. I said, did you call your mom? I said, no, because you're the expert. So, and I realized from the way I used to treat women, No, I, I don't want a man to treat
Your daughter.
the daughter like
That's
that.
a funny thing, eh? That it always like that. I have a question for you. Have you watched Pop the Balloon before? Pop the Balloon. It's like
No.
a dating show
No.
on YouTube.
Oh yes,
Yeah?
I saw it. With five women and one man, and they must if
Stand up in a line,
Yes,
and then when
yes,
the person enters,
yeah.
however they feel, pop the
Yeah.
balloon. So I'm asking you this. I remember there was I don't know what episode it was, but there was this thing where woman who had children, and I think maybe the woman had maybe 2 children or 3 children with 3 different persons. And the man told the lady that, okay, I think she was picking at his belt, so she disqualified him for his belt, I think it was. And then because of that, he responded to her, well, you are already disqualified because you have 2 or 3 different baby fathers.
Oh, yeah.
So I wanted to know, what's your thoughts on that? Do you think like the women have like how do you say, the shorter end of the stick, like they analyze us, but for men, it's okay for the men to have more than
Yeah.
one?
Okay. But it's a difference, right? Because they say also man can do everything, and then he could sleep with 100 women,
Yeah.
and then it's a tough guy, and when the women do that, it's not a nice one. It's a good question because
I put you in a difficult
no, because when my wife Maluz, when Maluz asked me, do you have children? And I say yes. I said, how many? I said first 2. Now, okay. And because I didn't want to tell her the truth, because when you tell someone I have 3 children or 4 children with 4 women or 4,
Yeah.
then you,
The stamp, yeah.
you get the stamp.
Yeah.
So I think for both, for men or for women,
You're fine.
it's
Okay.
fine. But if you ask me if Maluz had 3 children, 3 different fathers,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be how is it?
Honest?
Honest?
Honest. Thank you. Gonna be honest. Yeah, I don't think that
It's,
gonna
fu-
start.
it's good.
No.
The man just told her on the show, well, you're already qualified. You're talking about my belt, then
Yeah.
you have a bigger
Yeah.
issue than that.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. You say you went through a divorce, and what made you want to get married again?
Maluz. Maluz is my everything. Maluz saw me, and she knew who I am, who I was. Because she told me the first time, she said, yeah, you're playing a game, but you're not that person.
Yeah.
And she said, okay, I'm gonna let you play that game, but you're gonna find yourself.
Yeah.
And I thought, nobody saw that in me.
So would you say she accepted you as you
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And till this day, we talk about everything. Can talk with everything about
Yeah.
Maluz. And I think that was my rescue. I think because she is amazing. She is amazing. With my children also. We don't have children together. She's not a mother because she's mother of my children,
Yeah.
like stepmom.
Yeah.
But how she treat me, how she believe in me, I never experienced
That before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and that was so nice, and still
Yeah.
so nice. So yes.
Do
This
you
my
plan to have any more children in the future, or you're okay with what you have?
okay. No, no.
It's okay. As is? No, as in?
Yes, it's okay.
Okay.
Yes, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Um,
So it looks like you're double thinking it.
Yeah. He's not sure.
Yes.
Maybe the time presents
yeah,
itself.
yeah,
Yeah.
yes. No, I'm
Yeah.
okay. I'm okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, that. Yeah.
I have a question, just more like a man to man question. There's not a lot of, like you say, not a lot of conversation about men and mental health and what you go through. Do you think it's important for things like, if you don't have someone to talk to, therapy or things like that, do you think that's, especially being in the Caribbean, how do you think you can get to a point that people accept that that's something you can actually do?
I think have friends, environment friends, because people said to me, yeah, I must go to therapy, but this is there's a stage before therapy. Is your environment. I miss, and I have good friends, but I miss person like you guys. So to talk, hey, example, or someone who couldn't talk with me. So hey, how do you feel?
Yeah.
How is it going? What's going on with you? Come into my house. Let me talk about it.
Yeah.
And that is something you can say, sorry for cutting you off, you lack as well, right?
Yeah, I have the same.
Because he's more of an introverted person. It might be sound funny because he's behind camera. But you don't like surface, so you always like to go in depth with people.
Yes. That's why I miss in depth with conversation.
Exactly.
Things like that. And then when I feel comfortable with that, then I can take the next step to go to a therapist or things like that.
Yeah.
But a lot of times we forgot the first step is talk with friends, with the environment, and that's why I love storytelling. Is we're gonna talk about the story.
So you write stories?
Yeah, I perform stories. I write story and I perform storytelling. And I have performing now. The name is Forbidden to Cry.
Forbidden to cry?
Verboden te huilen. Ja,
Forbidden to
huilen.
cry.
Ja,
Okay.
forbidden to cry. And the main character is a man. His name is Niels. Okay, let's name him Siegfried.
Yeah.
The main character is Siegfried, and it's a story I made up. So we talk about Siegfried, but at the end of the story we're gonna talk with the public, with the audience.
Yeah.
And the men talk about Siegfried. We talk the whole hour about Siegfried, but everybody know that we talk about ourselves.
Yeah.
But we use Siegfried to talk about it. So I think that's a method that I use to let people talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Because then you don't take it personal.
Yes.
Yes, it's personal,
Yes.
but still,
Yeah.
a little distant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would like with some friends, I say, come, I must go to Almere, it's like an hour ride an hour, and we're gonna talk. I say, come, I must bring something to my daughter. And I realized when two men in a car, with my friends, they talk different when we sit and talk, because now we look at each other, and in the car we can
look for-
talk,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
if he was crying, I don't can see that, and he can do this and do,
Yes.
and a lot of men feel that comfortable.
Yeah.
Uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable to
Yeah.
cry, to show emotion,
Yeah.
and in the car is the best
Yeah.
way to talk with my friends.
Yeah.
I see you use the car. Did something happen while you
Or
were
is
driving?
that
One of your
just a
friends
role
that,
play?
that made you say, okay, this is where people open up? Or
Yeah.
was there experience that happened that made you say, okay, it happened in the car?
Yeah, I think the experience and experience and this. I think it's a lot of things. You don't look at each other. You talk, and I think
Because let's say when someone is looking in the eye, it
Yeah.
does make them feel vulnerable. Like
Yeah.
when you see
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we can talk, and you can look around you, and if you are crying and nobody can see that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then
So I see with UNICEF, sorry.
No.
I see with UNICEF you all are focusing on men.
Yeah.
How is that going so far?
It's going good.
Yeah.
It's going good.
Okay.
I learned a lot of things. I learned a lot of things. And I see how that some men are so emotional, and they don't want to see that, want to
Sure.
show that, but when you ask them, the way they talk and tell us their story, you feel the emotion.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you feel that every dad, every father loves his child. Yes, yes, and they show love in their own way.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Dutch, you have in the Netherlands. I had trouble with that because you hear the whole time, ik hou van jou, I love you, but here is not.
The weight.
Yes.
The weight of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here is I'm gonna give you, come give me a hug. I'm gonna do this for you. That's it. I show you that I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I found it.
I'm going to ask you a question. I don't know if you can answer it.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite encounter that you had? While doing all these interviews, did you have like a favorite one?
A
Yes.
favorite episode you mean?
Yeah.
Or-
Yes. I look in now and then.
Can be.
Yes.
Okay, then
Yeah.
why was the episode so...
Vulnerable.
Mhm.
Honest. And for me was a realization so I miss people like you guys in my environment. Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that
Nice.
answer.
I wasn't expecting
Yes.
Because is it only on Statia or you do it on the other islands as well?
Best Islanden, dus Bonaire, Statia and Seba.
So you're telling me from all those persons?
Yeah. Because I know. So maybe the other people are gonna go mad. No, but personally, it's
Yeah?
your
Oh.
and the
Thank
other
you.
stories also. But
Yeah.
for me, in the stage of my life now,
Yeah.
this was the
Oh, thank you.
yeah.
Yeah, appreciate
Thank you.
Yeah.
And just one last thing. Do you have a message you would want to say to fathers?
Yes.
Take your time.
Know yourself first. Work on yourself. By that I mean I'm father now, and I went. How is it? Wait. I'm father now. If I had to turn back the time, I had oh shit, so
Be yourself.
yeah, if I had to turn back the time, I'd done it completely different. I would take the time to work on my issues, on mine.
Internally.
Yes, and to know myself better, and then start a family.
Yeah.
And I did it the other way.
Yeah.
And a lot of men have, I don't want to say every man, but a lot of men, especially Caribbean men, we have issues.
Yeah.
And we think, oh, if we're gonna want a family, we want a kid, we want things like that. But there's the wrong way. Work on your issues, work on your traumas, work on those things first. Because otherwise, you give it to your child, and so forth and so forth. Yeah.
So you will say that that's the first step, because I was going to ask you, what do you think what's the first step you think men should take? So you will say accepting yourself,
Yeah.
right?
But-
Trying to figure out.
Yeah, figure out who you are and work on your, I have attachment issues. Work on your maybe other traumas. Yeah. Yeah. But that's really important because when you grow up, you think, oh, it's gonna disappear. It's not gonna disappear. It's coming back like a boomerang.
It really is something, because as an adult growing up, you used to be like, okay, I can't wait till I get older.
Yeah.
I can do whatever I
Yeah.
want. But then you go back. It's like a whole cycle.
Yeah.
You always revert things back to the
Yeah.
childhood.
Yeah.
It's something. Yeah.
Yes.
You will think as an
Yes.
adult you will forget it, but
Yeah.
that's a tough thing.
Yes.
It's like
Yes.
engraved.
Yes. Yes. That. Yeah.
He was looking at a book that said the body keeps the score.
Score.
Right?
Yes.
What do you say about that book? That you can remember that you took from it?
That a lot of people experience physical pain, but it's not physical pain. Come from somewhere. It's come from like traumas.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing I remember. Yes. Yeah.
And you're reading anyone currently now? Another book?
No. Now I'm doing a lot of how do you say that? Meditation. Yeah, and I set boundaries for myself because if you ask people who's Archell, they say, oh, Archell is so social, so.
I see that from you.
Yeah, but
Always a smile.
but that is the mask.
Yeah.
And I need my time now. Sometimes I say to other people, say, tonight I can come, or...
Do you start saying no?
Yeah, say no,
Yeah.
and I put my phone off and have the time for me.
How do you meditate?
How do I meditate? Sit down and...
Well, I know they have different ways.
Yeah, yes, sit down and I used to do with my eyes closed, and now I do with my eyes open and try to feel, not thinking, but feel.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Because I know they have meditation where you stay till you don't think of anything.
Yeah.
But that's a process if you're
Yes, it's a process. It's a process. Yeah.
Your mind is going and
Yeah.
thinking of all kind of things you have
Yes.
to do.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of work.
But it's so nice.
Sounds
It's so
simple,
nice.
but it's a lot of work.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
But it's so nice. I love to
Yeah.
meditate. And sometimes Malou say to me, hey, you up? I think you need meditation now. So, I know enough. Yeah. Yeah.
I have one more question.
Yes, okay.
You do storytelling.
Yeah.
every story has a title.
Yeah.
If a story is about your life,
So,
what would the title be?
The Mask.
Why that title?
So, ooh.
We're in therapy now.
Whoa. Whew, it's a deep one. Because, whoa. I have feeling that I always put a mask on. Yes. 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 With everything. With work and few people know me without mask. And hey, thank you. Thank you. Yes, the mask. Yeah. That's what I'm dealing now with it now. So I have a social mask, I have a father mask, I have a mask for work, I have a mask.
Do you do that for acceptance?
Sorry?
Do you do that for acceptance in society?
Yes,
or-
to accept acceptance and also to not to show the real me. I think 3 people, my children, Malus, know
Yeah.
me without mask. I have a mask, and sometimes in the evening I'm done. I'm so tired to keep changing mask the whole time,
Yeah.
and that's complicated right now. Yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
imagine.
yeah.
That is a good question.
Yes, so it's a very good question. Yes, yes.
Also, I want to tell you, I'm glad that you
Yeah.
decided to do this with us.
Yeah.
Before it was us.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I never do this. I never.
No?
I got a lot of people ask me come to a podcast. I say no. And we had a discussion in the car. I say no, I don't want to do this. I don't. Yeah. So I'm glad.
What made you decide to do it? Even though you're not a person. What made you-
Yeah. I went to meditation that night, and I feel like, oh, it feel okay. It feel okay, and it feel okay now. And yes. It is not like how to say that a show. It's like I have a conversation with you
Yeah.
guys. Yeah.
I can imagine for that because I too did sign up for therapy.
Yeah.
And then after it came a moment where I was like, no, this is going way too deep. So I had to prepare myself, and I'm like, okay, let that be for next time. So maybe coming in this interview maybe you felt that way.
Yeah. Yes.
I had it once. I went to therapy once.
Okay.
I was 14, 15, somewhere around there. I never used to talk much. My parents would see me with my headphones in my ear. That's why I live in. I like music. I like stuff like that.
Yeah.
So because I wasn't talking at all, I went to therapy once. Once. I could remember it like, I can remember it so good. Like you walk into a room with the therapist, there's the chair there where they place you, and then the first thing they ask, I don't know if all therapists do it, first thing they asked me, they gave me a white paper, and they said, draw your family. So I took the paper, I asked her, okay, I can't really draw, so can it be stick persons? She said, yeah, it's fine. So I'm drawing, I draw my parents, I draw my mom and dad, I draw a little house, I put the sun in the corner, things like that. I have a sister, I draw my sister, I draw my brother, and then therapist on the end, she says, okay, you're finished now? I said, yeah. She said, are you 100% sure you're finished? I said, yeah, it's my family.
Forgot yourself.
She says, where's you?
Yes. Wow.
At that time in my life, it's like, you notice that you're doing a lot of things and you're trying to appease and please to a lot of different persons, but at a certain point you had to, I notice in every situation I forget myself. Whereas that is why now in life, in my current position now, I try to put, if I don't want to do something, I don't do it.
Oh, nice.
That's for sure.
I stick within my, if things have to happen, if something has to happen, I can live with it. It's fine, it's okay, but I have to think about myself first before going through certain situations. It was the one and only time I went to therapy, and it stuck with me, for the rest of my life.
Wow.
Now, as I go through that, I understand it more and
so
more.
nice.
As even with my family,
Yeah.
although you want to do so much for your family, but what happens if at the end of the day I get so undone and then I'm irritated, every little thing I get.
Yeah.
So it just, it's
But
just.
I can say that it came out over onto me. Well, whatever was pouring into you came over on my end because I'm a person who says yes to a lot of things, and then he's like, okay, don't forget yourself. So every time I'm, okay, yeah, so true. Let me start saying no and don't accept things that going to require too much of me, and then I leave myself undone.
Oh, nice.
So you can't, if you help everyone, who's helping you?
Yeah.
That's how I think of it.
Yeah.
It was hard to get to that point, but at a certain point, if you're helping everyone, the happiest person in the room has the most.
Not that you want to be selfish.
No.
But I think it's especially hard to the close one, your family, to say no, or friends, people like that, to say, oh, no.
It's difficult, but I honestly got to the point where I have to.
Nice.
I have to, or it would be me at the end of the day, and then you're gone, and everybody's like, maybe he should have focused more on himself.
Yeah.
So, it's just
So,
something
it's nice, it's nice. Thank you for that.
And this is the end of the episode. I wanted to say that I don't know, is energy something? I rely a lot on energy. My favorite book is the Celestine Prophecy. Talks about energy. Situations don't happen for no reason. Everything happens because it's supposed to happen. And I feel that you say that your favorite thing is with us. I feel like I met you at the right time in my life also.
Oh, thank you.
Like I say on Jekyll Imagery, capture the moment, watch it forever. See you guys in the next episode.
Bless.
Yes.
Bless.